supposed to be going? Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's like way back there. Okay. Maybe follow the orange arrow, Archon? Man, that would be silly. Okay, where in this bloody circle are you? Who am I looking for? Go to the first checkpoint. Oh, probably that purple circle. Oh, these are actually a little sturdy. Next checkpoint. Maybe target the one literally right next to you. Sometimes tab targeting is a pain in the butt. Next. Oh, never mind. More decided to spawn. And checkpoint number 3. Oh, that was the last checkpoint. Okay. Shtola, I'm coming. You okay there, buddy? Pray do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, the Aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on. We have friends.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Well, that's very rude. Uh-oh. Thancred says no. You agree? No, Thancred.
Did I miss much?
You agree? Pretty strong.
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
This is forsaking elegance for efficiency. Hate to see what your elegance looks like.
To the Aetheryte!
What's up, Merlewib?
You'll forgive me my lateness.
You did that shot on purpose.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
You say so, Tancred.
Long have you shriveled swordwalkers tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Yeah, who didn't see this coming?
Do you feel that?
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What? Such power! It is transcendent!
Okay.
7 hells.
I mean, he's dead, but also he just possessed that body and turned it back into him?
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal.
Are you now?
Oh, mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
I don't think that's gonna work, Merlewib. Is your goal to just keep killing the bodies until there's none left? Because I'm not entirely clear I like what's gonna happen then.
You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Uh-oh.
Heavens fulfilled. Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. It should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
You offered yourself to revive them, didn't you?
go.
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Uh-oh. Sounds bad. Understand. I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements. This last attempt is any guide. We cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to present it? Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. For long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he's effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. But Limlalan herself would struggle to best the Lord of the World in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Lominsa to see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. I'm gonna make a quick stop off. Check if this feels like showing any fates when I pop into this zone. Given how small it is, I need to make frequent visits into it whenever I'm in the area. Well, okay, we've got a couple. Team, both of them got a while. We got that guy to fight again. Not interfere in our fight. Dice. Wanna let me be? I mean, I can come back and one punch you if you really want, but I don't think that's what you really want. know what this one is. Oh, is this an escort one? Someone else doing it then? No. I need to level sync. What am I doing? Trying to fight things without being synced. That's what I'm doing. Just need to kill off all the rats. There's a lot of them. That's still a nope. Wanna let me out of combat, maybe? Okay, go back to Lemslomensa. Next time we're nearby, we'll give it another go. Water Bearer sure wants to hide. Out of the blue. The Arcanist. It's the Fisher one. Someone's practicing their bard skills.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Halfstone, it was called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the Company of Heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Halfstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
Kittens who are taken along on short, trouble-free car trips to town tend to make good passengers when they get older. They get used to the sounds and motions of traveling and make less connection between the car and the visits to the vet. Makes sense.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystal stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa.
That would be bad.
That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
Let me punch it.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
Let me punch it.
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am
Where
told.
have I heard this before?
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder.
This is one of the benefits of doing side quests. If you had not done the side quests... Second. Thought I had to sneeze. If you had not done the side quests for Hullbreaker Isle and for the Sashta Shahard, you wouldn't know. This is Mistbeard. Or the most recent Mistbeard, anyway. Yeah, that's just something that informs upon things you encounter in the MSQ that you wouldn't see unless you do optional dungeons.
By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
And they're hinting at it right there, but...
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To which, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan.
With the benefit of doing the outside quest, that scene is a lot more entertaining. Because his face basically read, shit, she knows.
This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
He volunteers as tribute.
Will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Moraby Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafirson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Nobody gonna help me? No? Okay. These Helda's gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legend tells us that they walked among us in the days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. What is it? Message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once. I'm listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. One of the company of heroes? The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I'm disinclined to put any store by this claim, and even should it be true, it is as Y'shtola said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we need to know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not know already? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. Give no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Archon, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. The man you're looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenosha. Storm Private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. Oh, you want me to go to Lower Lenosha? The lovely zone where there's absolutely no